a size E or 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and the colors for your flowers. So we're going to have like white, yellow, then there's going to be different shades of pink, purple, any color you want your flowers to be. So to start off our flower, we're going to take our center color. So for this, I'm going with this bright yellow. And you're going to take your hook and create a slip knot. And then we're going to chain 3. Then we're going to slip stitch in our first chain to form our ring. Then we're going to chain 2. And work 9 half double crochets in our ring. So half double crochet, we yarn over first, insert our hook into the center of our ring, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through our 3 loops on our hook. And if you don't know how to half double crochet, I have a video on slip knots, chaining, and half double crochet. And as you're working your half double crochet, you can work around your tail and work it into the flower so you don't have to weave them in later. So we're just going to continue until we've worked our 9 half double crochets in our ring. Then once you've worked your 9 in your ring, then you're going to slip stitch to our chain 2. And that is our middle piece. So we're just going to go ahead and cut our yarn and weave in our ends. So once you have your center with all your ends cut off, we're going to go ahead and get our petal color. So we're just doing a white. Leave a small tail behind your center. And we're going to pick up a loop. So just pick up any stitch on the side of your centerpiece and draw up a loop. So now we're going to make our layer of petals. So we want to start off by chaining 3. Then we're going to do what is a triple crochet 4 together, which is technically 4 unfinished triple crochets and then you pull them together. So in our next half double crochet stitch, which is right here next to our chain, we're going to do 4 treble crochets. So you double yarn over, go into your stitch, pull up a loop, then you yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, and leave 2 on your hook. Now we're going to double yarn over, go in that very same stitch, pull up a loop, then yarn over, go through the first 2 loops, yarn over, go through the first 2 loops. So now we're leaving 3 loops on our hook. So now we're going to double yarn over, go through that same stitch, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, so now we have 4. We're going to do it one more time. We want a total of 5 loops on our hook. So after we do our double yarn over, we're going to go in that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, So now we have 5 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5. And if you have to, you can go through one at a time to make sure that you don't snag your yarn. And there's our first petal. So after that, you're going to chain 3. And you're going to go down into your base to the very next half double crochet, and you're going to slip stitch. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop through the loop on your hook. And then your petal may possibly turn inside out like this. So you're just going to push it through to the front and pop it out like that. So there's your first petal. So now we're going to repeat that until we have a total of 5 petals around our center. So I'll do one more time. So we start off with a chain 3. Now we're going to work 4 treble crochets in the next stitch, leaving them unfinished, so we have 5 loops on our hook. So you double yarn over, go into the next stitch of your base, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, double yarn over, go in that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over twice, go through that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, double yarn over, same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then you have your 5 on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 5. Then you're going to chain 3, go down to your base and slip stitch in the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through your loop on your hook, then you're just going to pop your petal forward. And you're going to continue that 3 more times until we have a total of 5 petals. So once you work your final petal, chain 3 and slip stitch to your last base stitch, we're going to start off by making the second layer. So you want to start by chaining 2, then you're going to be working on the back side of your petal. You'll have these loops on the back, and we're going to be working half double crochet in them. So you're just going to yarn over, pick up that loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then pull through all 3. So in that very first loop, we're just working 1 half double crochet. So now from here, you're going to be working 2 half double crochets in those loops. Right here, this loop is the one that we're going to be picking up for our stitch. And then work your half double crochet, and we're going to be working 2 in every stitch from now on. So we're just going to work 1 more in that same loop. Then we're going to move to the next loop, and work 2 half double crochets. And you want to repeat that in all the loops around, and that will leave you with 20 half double crochets. Work our second one. So I'll show you one more time. So you want to pick up this back loop right there on the edge. Work 2 half double crochets in that same stitch. And then just repeat that around. So once you make it all around, then you're just going to slip stitch in our first chain 2 on the top of that. So now it's time to work the second round of petals. So you want to start off with a chain 3. Then we're going to work our treble 4 together in the next stitch. So you want to yarn over twice, go into the very next stitch, pull up a loop, then yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and then you want to repeat that until you have 5 stitches on your hook. So yarn over twice, draw up a loop, then draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, and repeat that. One more, working all in the same stitch. Then once you have your 5 on your hook, then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those. Chain 3, go to the very next half double crochet of our base stitches, and we're going to slip stitch. And then we can pop our petal forward, and then we're just going to repeat from the chain 3, work the treble 4 together in that loop, and we're going to keep continuing that around, and that will give us 10 petals on this back row. So once you complete your last petal, then you're just going to do the chain 3 and slip stitch to our last stitch right here at the base. And now your flower is complete. You'll just cut your yarn and weave in your ends. And then there's your finished flower. So now you can go and make any sort of color combinations. You even can try different size hooks and thread. Multicolors always make them look fascinating. You can even just do the first step before the second set of petals and just make these small 5-petal flowers. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and give these flowers a try. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.